Welcome back to Daily Akari. Today is very hard puzzle number 475, Saturday, by 700 kpc. Why did my microphone just turn itself down? Come on, nope, all the way up. There we go. Very hard puzzle. Why do you keep turning yourself down? Stay at 100, please. Alright, I think we have corner eliminations here, because, wait, no, do we? So if this is blue and this is blue, wait, yeah. Then this would go here. That would like trap the other one. Let's see, it has to be one of these three. We've got more over here. Must be one of these two. Must be one of these two. Must be one of these two. Okay, it has to be at least one of the outers here. And if it's either of these, then it has to be both of the outers. The sun's really beating down on me through my window right now. I need to mess with my blind. Much better. Okay. Okay, actually I think the only case where it's not both of the outers here is if this is here. So if I can prove this is not here, I can prove this goes here and this goes here. Which would put this here. Wait, hang on. No, am I looking at that wrong? This goes here. Then one of these two, and this one. So, never mind all that, actually. Let's just look. If this row here were blue, then we'd have one here, one here, one here. One here and one here, I think. No, here. If this were blue, we'd have one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. That seems to work out fine, I think. Or how would we light this up? I think this would go here. This would go here. Would it? One here, one here, one here. One here, one here. Yeah, this would have to go here. This would have to go here. This would go here. This would go here. This would go here. Wait, no, except this would be completely blocked off. By the one here. So I think that eliminates these. Just like it would be the same effect up here as well. If this whole thing were blue. Now, if this whole row were blue, then we would see one here, one here, one here, one here. And then we would have 3 things and only 2 rows that can light them up. So that eliminates all these. What if the whole center column were blue? It would be this one and this one. So let's just look at this one for now, because this is where I'd rather look. And then one of these two, one of these two, one of these two. This would have to go here. And this would be blocked off. This would be blocked off, and there would be another 3. So, like, I think that puts the vitals as this, this, and this. And the same probably applies to the other rows as well. Or columns, I mean. So if this whole thing were blue, this would go here. This would go here, there'd be nothing like this. So, yeah. So we have our vitals. Alright. Now what about like the top and bottom here? If this were to go on the top, we'd see this, this, and this. This would have to go here. These would be blocked off. So yeah, it can't be top or bottom here. What now? If this were to go here, this would go here, this would go here. Wait, which was it? If this would go here, this would go here, this would go here. This would have to go here, and this would go here. This would go here. This would go here, this would go here. What would light this up? Would this go here? I'm really not sure. It's looking pretty far ahead. So this would go here, this would go here, this would go here. This would go here, this should go here, this would go here, this would go here, this would go here. me see, one of these two and one of these two. Then this one would have to be lit up by this, which would mean this would be blocked off here, and I think this would go here. So this goes here. 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 These two could go like either way. So this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. These two would be an increment. This would have to go here. This would have to be lit up by one of these two, but yeah, that's already settled. This would go here. I don't think the middle column would be lit up yet. This could go here, or this could go here. So this would go here, this would go here, I think. This would be lit up by this. Okay, so maybe that is the solution. So let's look at the other one so we can prove something else is not the solution. So if this were to go here, this would go here, and this would go here. Oh wait, in both cases we can prove it's not this one, because if it were, this would go here, and then both of these would be blocked off. So I can say not here, which leaves one here and one here. Okay, that's good to know. Which means this absolutely has to be lit up by this. Which means, if we got these, has to be the outer here, and that leaves one here. And one there. This has to be lit up by that, which leaves one here. And we're done. Alright. 12 minutes, 49 seconds, perfect score. See you tomorrow.